Welcome to the PAC Football Report for September 24th, 2016. I'm Joe Onderko. This week we will take a quick look back at the opening weekend of conference football action in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing Week 4 games this Saturday. 5 teams opened PAC play with conference wins led by defending champion Thomas More, which rolled past Washington and Jefferson 35-9. St. Vincent and Case Western Reserve each remained unbeaten, as the Bearcats improved to 3-0 for the first time since 1957 with a 28-21 home win over Geneva, while the Spartans blanked Grove City 55-0. Teal captured a 57-47 shootout victory over Bethany, while Carnegie Mellon overcame a fourth-quarter deficit to defeat Waynesburg 35-23. Westminster had the weekend off. PAC Player of the Week offensive honors went to Bethany quarterback Chase Kinnaman, who recorded the second highest single-game total offense number in PAC history, with 511 combined rushing and passing yards and 6 touchdowns at Teal. Defensive laurels went to Thomas More lineman Dustin Mitchell with 7 tackles, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble versus W&J. Special teams recognition went to linebacker LaRonald Smith of Teal for his blocked punt and 25-yard TD return versus Bethany. Rookie of the Week went to Case Western Reserve safety Patrick Crossy with 5 tackles and a forced fumble in his first collegiate start. 5 games are again on tap this Saturday, while W&J is off this weekend. After his huge win over the Presidents, 2-1 Thomas More remains home at BB&T Field, where the Saints will host 1-1 Carnegie Mellon at noon. The teams have split their 2 all-time meetings but have not faced off since the 1999 regular season. Saint head coach Regis Scafe knows his team's top priority is stopping CMU running back Sam Benger, the top rusher in all 3 NCAA divisions, at 222 yards per game.
Oh, there's no question. He's outstanding. I mean, you watch him on film, and he never really gets totally stopped, and he always has the ability to break it. He's really a tough runner, one of the top running backs in the country. So we do have a challenge. I mean, there's no question. I mean, they run the ball really, really effective.
After several hard-luck early losses, 0-3 Waynesburg will look for its first win of the season when the Yellow Jackets host 2-0 Case Western Reserve at Wiley Stadium at 1:30 p.m. Last season, the Spartans rolled to a 45-14 win in Cleveland. However, the Yellow Jackets won the last meeting in Waynesburg, 35-15 in 2014. Waynesburg head coach Rick Shepas talks about keeping his team positive despite the early season setbacks.
And I'm not going to lie to you, it's a big challenge, but we try to keep it positive. Coming out of a very physical game with Carnegie Mellon, we got some bumps and bruises, so maybe we're cutting back on the amount of time on the field and the amount of physical at practice to get our guys refreshed and healthy for the next week. So, there's a lot of psychology.
Another squad looking to right the ship is Bethany, as the 1-2 Bison look to snap a 2-game skid when they host their annual night game against 2-0 Westminster under the lights at Bethany Stadium at 6 p.m. The Titans have dominated the all-time series 38-12-2, including a 38-24 win at Bethany in 2015. Bison head coach Bill Garvey discusses the keys for his team to come away with a win over Westminster.
Yeah, obviously they're a very good football team with 9 wins, and anytime you can win 9 games in a season, you're doing something right, and they return a bunch of guys. So again, we gotta do and take care of what we do, and take care of the football, and play consistently, and do our job one play at a time. That's what we're focusing on. That's what we're talking about all week, and coming to work every day and getting better and do those things, and then we will go from there as we go play to play, game to game.
In other action, 1-2 Geneva will celebrate homecoming with a 3 p.m. kickoff against 2-1 Teal at Reeves Field in Beaver Falls. The teams last met back in 2013, with the GTs recording a 49-28 victory over the Tomcats. Finally, 0-3 Grove City travels to Latrobe for a 1 p.m. kickoff against 3-0 St. Vincent at Chuck Knoll Field. The Wolverines narrowly lead the all-time series with the Bearcats 6-5, but St. Vincent has won the last 2 meetings, including a 48-28 decision last season. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Remember, for the latest news, statistics, and information on your favorite team, log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org. You can also follow us on social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with links available at the website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.